Howdy all, welcome to Lex Lives. I think it's time we play a little Minecraft. So, I am down here doing a little... Well, I started on a little bit of branch mining here. I don't really have a whole lot done. Not even one path. I went a little crazy when I was down here mining out my mine. And this is a pretty huge gap between tunnels here. I mean, I keep following the edges of my previous tunnel here. I can poke a hole, see right there. But it's pretty distant. So I'm trying to get some more diamonds and stuff since that jungle encroached on the on my farm. And so I thought what we'd do is work a little bit on my farm. I need a break from the ship. I've put a lot of work into the ship and I just need a little break. So when I come down to my tunnel, I thought, hey, you know, maybe, just maybe, it would regen some of the caves down here. Hey, cave sheep. And I'm not sure what it did, but I keep running into something I'm thinking is a little weird. And a number of times now, say 7, I have run into this. Like, what's this? What's all these granite? This is polished granite. This is not normal granite. I don't understand. Polished granite. Is it just a granite vein that's come out as polished? It's very weird. Yeah, it doesn't seem to go anywhere. It's just granite, but it's in its polished form. Can you break down polished granite into granite? No. I'm pretty sure I shouldn't be finding polished granite in my my caves. But there's I don't know how he found that one and not the other one. Hold on, I'm gonna jump kick down through here. Jump kick. I'm gonna jump sprint. There we go. Hey, zombie. Yeah, I haven't found any diamonds. There's a whole path back there, no diamonds. I'll show you my path. So we're going from here all the way down. All the way down here. And all I found was a little bit of iron and some coal and some redstone. And that was it. No diamonds anywhere. No lava anywhere either. I also found a couple of patches of that granite stuff down in here too. Which is very strange. Not gonna lie. Very strange. Boingy, boingy. Okay, we need to go this way. And we're gonna head up the stairs. I got what I came after, I think. Since all my chests have been destroyed here, I've lost tons of raw materials. And so, like I said before, I'm really gonna have to spend some time getting raw materials back. Mostly it's diamonds. I'm like completely out of diamonds at this point. And so, do I have stone stairs on me? I do not. So it's practically like I'm back to the Stone Age. Well, other than the fact I've got my full kit of diamond gear on, but Yeah, this is just a mess, man. They destroyed my whole farm. So I kind of want to rebuild my farm. And uh, I do have some supplies on me here. I don't need blue carpet. I don't even know where that blue carpet came from. All right, there we go. It's a crafting bench. And let's grab, ooh, I don't know, couple, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, let me show Akka here. Look at my farm, man. You see that? It covered it over in jungle. I guess. I updated my this was my farm. Remember my farm?
I heard there's good soil in the jungle.
Yeah. He was taking down a cable. I thought he'd appreciate the disappearance of my farm. He said there was good soil in the jungle. I should make a good farm. All right, coal and iron ore. So you cook that up. So I've been wanting to build by building the rooms first. And so once we get this cleared out, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt that. I'm going to I'm going to build a real life farmhouse that I've been in. And actually the one I grew up in, I thought that might be fun. And we'll attempt that if I can remember what it looks like, honestly. I mean, it's been that long since I've been there, but all of this has got to go away. Ow, don't. Oh, crap, I set myself on fire. Whoops. That grass is getting in the way, man. Burn. Burn. All of you burn. Get out of here. Oops, set myself on fire again. All of this. Man, this used to be my chicken coop. No, this used to be my barn right here. So weird. You know, I went on MC Edit to see if I could take out that chunk that's causing my game to crash too. And when I went on MC Edit, it's not there. That chunk does not exist. That missing chunk. Oh, look, one of my soldiers is still here. Oh, actually, part of the chicken coop is still here too. It's just so weird. I don't understand what happened. I have never seen this happen before. Just random replacement chunks. One of these snapshots was terrible. I don't know which one it was, but and I don't understand how it even worked out, because like some stuff is still here and other stuff isn't. Like this is new chunk, but my fence is still here. This plant is all new. Man, I used to have a chest here that was full. Oops. I totally just killed a sheep. I got here. Cooked mutton. Mmm. Oh, I guess I don't need to eat at the moment. I don't know. It's so weird. Burn, jungle, burn. I need as much of you to burn up as possible. It'll make my life easier. And get this cleared out. I can dig up this dirt. I can fill in the holes. Oops, set myself on fire again. I wonder if you can set up a scoreboard to count that. How many times did he set himself on fire with a lighter? What's this? This is... Oh, this is the edge of my cow pen right here. Here was where my map room was, or my map... I didn't have a room, I just had map. Okay, I don't really want fire to ruin my garden here. I should get this replanted too. Get her eggs. I don't have time for you. I said get out of here, eggs. You're not listening very good. I think my carrots are gone. My cactus is still here. My sunflowers are gone. Still got my melons. Still got my cocoa beans. And my nether wart. Don't have my enchanting table anymore. So peculiar. Don't have my wall that ran along here. Like, look at this is just so weird. Why? I really don't understand what happened. So peculiar. Where's that lighter? But yeah, that's kind of my plan for the next build. Here is going to be we're going to attempt the first multi-layer build, I guess, and try to see how that works out for me. I've done it before, but usually with microblocks. I don't think I've ever done it in vanilla. Microblocks, if you've never seen them, are some of the modded versions allow you to chop down blocks into smaller bits, and it makes it easier. Oops, set myself on fire. Makes it easier to design things because you can use smaller pieces. I've done some pretty cool things with microblocks, not gonna lie. My favorite was this huge space station I built. It was massive. It took me hours and hours just to build the outside. And it had like, oh, dang it, that's not where I clicked. And it had automatic doors that open and closed, and it had like this lava pouring out of it. There was supposed to be a ground mining laser coming out of the bottom of the space station. I was gonna say spaceship, but I knew it wasn't a spaceship. And one of the guys on the server, he built an X-wing attacking my space station, which was pretty funny. It had a force field, because we had the force field mod on there, and so I had this awesome force field that I could turn on. It had teleporters to teleport you to the ground and stuff. It was really a lot of work. I never did finish it, and then our server, of course, crashes, and or maybe we updated versions. I think our server just crashed is what happened. Maybe? I can't remember. Probably they crashed the world and that destroyed it. They're really good at that. I am currently having to reset almost daily our modded Minecraft server because I don't know. I don't know what they do, but I play on there for hours without issue, and then they'll be on for 5 minutes and do something weird, and then blam, the game crashes. I think it doesn't have enough memory is the problem. It's a 3 gig server, but I don't think it's got this thing on there called PermGen, which is really common on modded servers, and it increases the amount of RAM for Java to use, and so I think it just might be set too low, and it's not something you can change. So I'm not sure if they need to. I don't own the server, so I think they might. The owner needs to request that they increase the amount of RAM set aside for our executable, our jar, not our executable, our jar, because the 512 it's set at isn't enough, apparently. Well, that and the modded world we're using, or the modded version we're using, is kind of wonky half the time anyways. It's probably the heaviest, the severest, there we go, let's go with that word. The severest attempt to configure mods that I've ever seen on any modded anything. Usually when I'm playing on a modded server, it's just simply modded, and I mean, that's it. It's just modded, and you got the mods, and they do their thing. Sometimes you've got a mod that crosses mods, and it will, work with the different mods, and maybe change the way they work together, stuff like that. And so this one though, what? Where did I get a jack-o'-lantern? Anyways, and so this one takes it a step further, and we wind up with. Oh no, I need that. I wind up with these mods, and then the mods themselves have been tweaked way different than they normally work, and the world gen has been tweaked all crazy, and so it's not the same as it would be if it was just the mods. We did a pretty good job of cleaning out this jungle. Not gonna lie, this did a little better than I was expecting. This is what I was expecting, just chunk of plant after chunk of plant that didn't burn up. Did you see that skeleton run away? He's afraid of the creepers. Or maybe he's afraid of the fire. What are you afraid of? Nope, it was definitely the creeper. They thought the creeper was going to explode. And so we wind up with all this craziness, like ores. Modern Minecraft usually has a lot of ores besides iron and gold, and so you get like copper and tin and silver and lead and stuff like that. And so it's got the ores usually just kind of generate in certain layers according to the mods. So like tin is found pretty much everywhere, and copper is only found above certain levels, and gold and stuff is found wherever, and iron is found wherever, and coal is the same way. Well, they've gone and they've tweaked that, and so they're overwriting the mods and the world gen, and so like everything spawns within like a 5-block range. Not everything, I guess, but most things. Like tin is only found around level 35 or something. And so you get like, it might be found up to 31 or as low as 38, you know, kind of thing. But it's mostly at 35. And whereas it used to spawn everywhere, and so they've rewritten, or they overwrite the world gen itself, which I don't think helps. Don't tell them I said that, because they send me emails when I complain sometimes. Yes, I have received emails from the mod maker, or the mod pack makers, about how I don't understand how their system works. I understand how it works. It just annoys me sometimes. And I like to use automated mining, and so a lot of the technology, like machines and stuff, uses these all these machines, and they all use like 10 as one of their main materials. So when you're first getting going, 10 is a must-have, and it only spawns at level 35. I know I've complained about this before, but it still irritates me. And so you get down there to level 35, and if it's your very first time of running your automated mining through, and it gets past the 10 level, then you have to wait for it to get all, well, yeah, because you don't have to wait, but you need all the materials, so some of this stuff doesn't spawn until way lower, like, you know, diamonds spawn around level 12. And so if you're not to level 12, then you got no diamonds, and you need diamonds for some of these machines. And so, you know, you're waiting for the leave me alone. You're waiting for the 10, and but you've got to wait for it to get all the way to the bottom, and then start over and have it go all the way from the top. I mean, I guess I could sit up differently, and instead of having my mining machine mine vertically, I could have it mine horizontally, but then I would only get 10. And, you know, I need other things like gold and redstone, and so, you know, I just complained about it a little bit, and then they sent me an email about, oh, well, the same amount of ores that appear in vanilla still appear in our setup, and so you don't understand what we're doing. And what they had said was they did it so that people who mine by hand and don't like to use machines, you know, would still be able to get their ores quickly for the certain ores they need. The problem is that it slows down people who use you know, the machines to do their mining, because there's less of the different types of ores all together. And they can tell me that's not true, but I've seen my quarry run, and when I only come back with a stack and a half of 10 in a 64 by 64 quarry, which mines everything out down to bedrock, and you're telling me that that's the same amount I got before, where I'd come away with 5 or 6 stacks, you're wrong. And so I find it irritating, because it means I have to run an extra quarry or two before I get enough raw materials to do my stuff, if I don't go and mine it by hand, which I wind up doing, and I don't want to mine by hand if I can make machines that'll do it for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you do. Anyways, I should probably stop complaining about that, because this will be like the 18th time I've talked about this in a video. It's just that I'm back to playing a new level of that game, TPPI, and that's the one that everybody keeps crashing. And so I've just got my... There's like no gold. I'm so out of gold already, just constantly. I have... Coal is abundant. I have almost 10,000 pieces of coal, and I only had a stack of gold. Uh, and, you know, so gotta run the machine, and even though I don't need the other stuff, I guess I could sit my machine, which is what I was thinking I would do, is just set it to gold and let it go. Will you get out of there, chicken? Alright, well, I think this is a good spot to end the episode. They just told me it was dinner time, so that's what Akka was down here telling me, that it was dinner time. Well, yeah, I was also taking down a cable, which is good because that cable is annoying. Apparently he decided he stopped using it. Watches Netflix and plays online games on his PlayStation 3. I know I said I was going to end the episode, but I'm going to tell this story. And so his room, well, him and my sister's room are upstairs on the second floor, and I'm in the basement, which is where the router's at. And so his PlayStation sometimes, I guess, doesn't get a good signal. I think it's just because the PlayStation 3 has terrible networking capabilities, and I've always thought it was terribly slow and stuff ever since I've owned a PlayStation 3. Not that I'm disappointed in my PlayStation 3, it's probably my favorite console of all time. Well, I have a first gen as well. I have one of the original silver PlayStation. Well, it's not silver, but it's got a silver panel on it, and the 60 gig wireless with you know, hardware backwards compatibility for PlayStation 1 and 2 games. And you know, I love that thing, and it's still going. I have a friend who's gone through umpteen of them. I don't know, 12 or 14 of them, but he uses them wrong. He doesn't let them ventilate correctly, and I'm pretty careful about keeping mine ventilated. But yeah, it's you know, I love the thing, but I really wish they'd have put a better wireless network card in it than what they did. And so that's I think is what his issue is. And so we had run a 100-foot cable from the basement along the walls up to the second floor, because their room is just off the stairway, and so it ran from the router up the stairs, went round the corner to the hallway, and then straight up the wall of the hallway into their bedroom, and then across their bedroom floor to the PlayStation. And then he said he still had issues with the PS3 getting good download speeds for Netflix and his online games. So I guess he's done with that cable. So, all right. Well, I think this is a good start. We got most of the jungle trees cleaned out. We still got some stragglers there. I got to get all this dirt and stuff cleaned back out and all this stuff built back down. I mean, we've lost all my buildings, my silos and everything. So maybe I'll reconstruct the farm buildings that I grew up with, and we'll see how that works. It's probably going to wind up being a much bigger build than the previous farm, but I need a break from the ship. I still need to finish that hull, and I wanted to get a little more stable on all these new additions because I want to use them in my build. But you know, playing on the snapshots are a little glitchy, and so I just found out today too. We did the fences and stuff last time with the different woods. That works on doors too. I didn't know that. So that's really awesome. We'll be able to have different colored doors. Now, I like having the different colored fences and the different colored doors. So could we please get the diorite and the granite and the andesite recipes for like bricks and well, I guess I like the polish the way it is, but can we get some slabs and some stairs and stuff? Other things that you can build with stone, I don't know why we have a lack of stairs and slabs for those. I also wouldn't mind it if you'd add those in for the hardened clay. Alright, click like if you like, subscribe to be sure and catch the next one. I will talk to you later.